Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's Chamber Chatter, and I'm excited. We are here today with Linda Lowe from Flagstar Bank and Tony Shippa from Remerica. Hi, guys.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see both of you. I'm so used to seeing you guys all the time at events, and then it's like you go to nothing.
Yeah, sorry I missed you when I went to the Village Butcher last week to get us some of our needed supplies.
You know, the Village Butcher is cranking out stuff, that's for sure.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
definitely recommend the bacon.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not a bacon lover, but I'll take your word on it.
Okay.
And I saw Linda's husband one day when I was out in the walk. So, I do see some shapes and forms of your family.
Yep, he was riding his motorcycle, and we had some nice days to get out on that bike. So,
Yeah. All right. So why don't you guys let me know what is going on in your world? Linda, you want to tell us first what's going on at Flagstar Bank and what types of things your business is doing during this time?
well, absolutely. We have not skipped a beat as far as being able to serve our customers. We did close down our lobby, but we are still doing full service through the drive-through. We can open accounts, we can do deposits, withdrawals. We're fully functioning. We can take home equity applications. We have credit card applications that we're doing. So we're staying busy.
Now,
Not as busy as we normally would if our lobby was open, but
didn't you have a new credit card or a new deal that was going on too?
absolutely, it's running to the end of August. But you can apply for a credit card for 20 months at 0%, which is great, especially during these times. And you're not so sure where that, you just need that little extra help and know that you can have a credit card, put it on there, and you have a couple of months to pay it off. 20 months. Yeah.
That is nice. Absolutely. Now, what about can people come? Do you make appointments for people to come in, or everything is done via drive-through?
The way that we're set up with Flagstar is that we have 150 branches, but we only have 4 lobbies that we actually take appointments in our area, in the West Oakland area. So there's the Brighton office, the Novi office, there's an office in Fenton, and one in Waterford where you can actually walk into, you can't walk, you actually have to make an appointment, but you can actually talk to a face-to-face with the banker if that's a need to do notaries, medallion stamps, for signing of the home equities, because that's still done via paper, so we do have to do that in front face-to-face.
Gotcha. Very good. How about you, Tony? You've got some exciting things coming up here for you guys.
Yes, we are now essential again as of May 7th, so we can start getting back to our normal operations with some of the new rules and regulations that we're going to have to follow. But the last few weeks, it's just been a matter of going through our databases, talking to our clients, and not even talking real estate, just calling and chatting. And it's sad because like my first time home buyers are coming up on their 1-year anniversary, so you can send them a text or talk. But it's just been a matter of reaching out and making sure everybody's okay. It's some of my newer clients, they're still getting things ready. I've got people that are going to be coming from Arizona back here. They bought a house out there to get ready to sell. So you talk to them, but it's just a matter of being there for people, really. It's more the, hey, thanks for giving us a call and just chit-chatting.
Now, how about showing houses? How does that work now? Can you actually go into houses, or is that all virtual?
Well, they prefer that you do everything virtually first. And then when we start back up, no more than 4 people will be allowed in the house at any given time. So pretty much it'll be the buyers, the real estate agent, and maybe one other person. But they really prefer that it's just the 2 people or 1 person who's buying the house, however that works out. When we go into show, we're asking the sellers to have the doors open, the lights on, masks are required, 6 feet apart, a lot of the social distancing. But again, it's going to come down to having your pre-approvals ready. I'd get an offer and it's coming from Flagstar Bank in Linda, and I call up Linda, hey, have you done the credit report? Have you done the background check? Do they have the money? And in some cases, I know lenders are now asking for a pay stub within the last 7 days of a closing, prior to closing, to make sure they're still employed.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think
You
about
know,
that. But you
so,
can-
those are the things that we'll be dealing with
yeah.
moving forward.
Now, what kind of a market is it out there right now?
Well, it's been slow because of this. We're going to see the market starting to pick up. The listings are starting to jump back up. You're not going to see the huge inventory, I don't believe. I think the inventory might be a little bit tighter just because people aren't going to do the normal, hey, let's sell our house and move. Every spring going into summer, you'll have people, if we can get the price we want, we're going to move. If not, then we're going to stay put. I don't think you'll see a lot of that this year. I think, home prices are going to be still strong. I think they're still maybe go up a little, or at least stay where they're at. I'm not worried about prices dropping. If you guys hear that out in the news, to me, that's just fake news.
Yeah.
I think, new construction is still going strong. They're open. And of course, the cost of raw materials always goes up. They never drop. So that helps give us a good, stable market.
Very good. All right, Linda, you got any good tips or suggestions that you can give to any of these like small businesses right now that are, maybe struggling or, wondering what to do?
Well, the same thing, if they are open, personally, we as a community need to promote them and make sure that we are patronizing them. With the banks, hopefully you applied for your PPP loan and you did receive it. You applied for your EIDL loan and you received something from there. It's a tough time for them, and I can empathize with them. I feel bad that they have to go through this, but that struggle is going to make them stronger. And I think as community and our support, we can actually help them through this. And once again, we've got that credit card that's good for businesses too. So that's a way to kind of help you along and give you that 20 months to make those payments if there's something that they need right away. Hopefully we can do something for them. And we do have free checking accounts for businesses. So if they're looking to minimize their fees that they're getting from their current bank that they're dealing with, that's something that I can help them out with too, is because we have some great options for checking accounts.
That's great. What about like if they own their own like buildings and things like that? Is refinancing a good idea at this time?
Refinancing is a good idea, but I do have to say that it's most lenders, commercial lenders, are being cautious this time because of what is going on and the just business flow. It's a little bit tougher to get those okays. But that is always an option. And there's always the deferrals for your mortgages that you have or your forbearance. So that's something that you need to talk to your lender about. See if there's something that they can help you out with.
Very good. All right, Tony, what about you? You got any tips for any small businesses and what they can do? I mean, even I was thinking a tip, like I know your HVRN group, your referral group is still meeting and going strong. Is that helpful to you? How does that work in this situation?
Well, if there's anybody out there that would like to join our group just to sit in and to see what we're about, it is helpful because we're talking, and instead of meeting every other week like it's scheduled, we're actually meeting every Wednesday. And we find that just talking, and we don't do our normal 1-minute commercial. I mean, it's a couple of minutes of talking, and we find that everybody seems to like it better because now you're not traveling. So who knows, maybe in the future we'll have 1 week where we meet in person. Then on the opposite week, we do a Zoom call. So that way we're always together and talking. And, when you have lawyers in the group, they can talk about some of the laws that are coming up. One of the things that's going to be new for us is an addendum, which will be a hold harmless addendum because of the COVID-19 virus. So, you know, you get some legal questions asked, insurance, what's going on with insurance? So, you know, everybody brings in their expertise. I know our financial planners, they said they're busier than ever right now. And, you know, to help support those local businesses that are open. I mean, when I drove through Milford a couple of times last week, it was nice to, one, see people out, but you see places like the Burger Joint open and the other restaurants in town that are, you know, open. They got their signs, the Village Butcher. You know, they're still there. Let's help support them in doing our carryouts. I mean, that's anything we can do to help out our fellow businesses and keep our town the way it is. Beautiful, homegrown town.
It's so true. I mean, I think that we're so fortunate to be in Huron Valley because this community has always worked together. We've always been there to support one another through whatever crisis there is. So I think that we will all pull together for one another to get everybody through this. Tony, on your HVRN group, do you have any certain businesses you're looking for to fill any slots in your group?
We'd like some trades, you know, plumbers, painters, title companies. We could use somebody who does the logo apparel. We don't have anybody in that category. So, you know, those are the type of people, anyone. I mean, even the restaurants. If you own a restaurant, you know, come and join one of the groups. So, and again, you know, yes, I'd like you to join ours, but at the same token, we have 4 groups that meet on different days. So you can join a group that fits your schedule. So that's what we're looking for.
I want to thank both of you so much for being here today. Plus, I want to thank both of you because you guys have both been so active over the years, whether it's ambassadors or boards or whatever. You guys are always there helping out, pitching in, volunteering, going to events. So thank you for your continued support of the Chamber. Thank you for coming and talking today. And it was good to see both of you.
Well, thank you, Joelle, for leading the Chamber the way you are. You're doing a great job, and I love you guys.
Oh, love you too. Thank you.
Yeah, Joe, all the staff, you guys, I miss you. I mean, I really do miss you guys. And, you know, I got a whole lot of hugs being built up. So once we're back together, I can start passing those out. But, you know, keep up the good work. We appreciate everything you do. Linda, I know you do a lot in our community. You know, we want to see the farmers market back open and all of that good stuff. So hang in there. We'll be back. I am positive we will be back in full force.
Absolutely. Thank you again. You guys are the best.
Here's my hug.
All right. See ya.